Hi there, welcome to another fun and exciting game. Today we're playing the game FM. It's another indie horror game you can find on Steam. Now this game is not so much a horror as it is a dark and disturbing story. Let's just get right into it. Alright, so I guess we wake up on the floor. Okay. Graphics look nice. Nothing to do here, I guess. Staticky radio. Flip this light switch. Okay. If it'll let me. There we go. Door's locked.
We are very disturbed this evening to report the apparent murder-suicide of a wife and her 2 children supposedly by their husband and father. The 42-year-old man seemingly shot his pregnant spouse once in the stomach before taking his own life. Neither of the children suffered from gunshot wounds but were severely beaten, both found with fractured skulls and several broken bones. Stay tuned for further details as police are still investigating the area and attempting to find a motive for this horrific event.
Still locked. Okay. That sure made it dark. Oh yeah, now it's really dark. Turn that back on. Let's go down this way. See if coming down here triggers anything. Guess that turns them all off. Oh.
We apologize for the abrupt
Light bulb burned out.
We currently have a caller waiting that wishes to speak on this gruesome incident.
Sounds more like heavy breathing to me. Oh, the light came on all by itself. Interesting. Now the door's open. Oh yay, a morgue. Okay, zoom in on
The crime was
objects.
first reported by a neighbor, who said she was walking her dog when she heard 2 gunshots from the interior of the home.
Must examine objects. Okay. So I guess we're supposed to find something related to the narrative? Bunch of empty jars, brains.
The crime was first reported by a neighbor, who said she was walking her dog when she heard 2 gunshots from the interior of the home.
Walking her dog. There's a picture of a dog. There we go. Gotta click on it. Not too tough. Someone knocking at the door.
After calling the police, she then went to investigate the commotion and discovered the bodies after receiving no answer at the door. I simply cannot imagine the weight she must feel after discovering such a horrific event so close to her home.
Okay. Discovered the bodies. Nope. What do you say?
After calling the police, she then went to investigate the commotion and discovered the bodies after receiving no answer at the door. I simply cannot imagine the weight she must feel after discovering such a horrific event so
weight.
close to her home.
He emphasized the word weight. So there we go. The scale signifies weight.
She described the scene in gross detail, stating that the family bathroom had so much blood on its walls and floor that the drain had been clogged.
The drain had been clogged, huh? Look for blood on the floor. There we go. There's some blood on the floor. Is there a drain? There is a drain. Oh yeah, I gotta click on it.
One of the bodies present in the bathroom was the family's 11-year-old daughter, who was the third and final victim to be identified as dead at the scene.
Okay, the third and final victim.
Help! Help! Help!
Sound like something unlocked. Ah, the door's open. Well, those puzzles weren't too tough. Okay, we're back in this room again. I wonder if that's supposed to be the bathroom.
Don't touch that dial now. We've got many more callers and details yet to come on this thrilling story.
Phone's ringing. Yeah, hold on. Dev didn't put a run in this game, so I gotta walk. I'm coming. Hello? Interesting. Okay.
The father was said to be a heavy drinker by friends and family, and would often cause commotion late at night once returning home. He worked as a construction foreman and would frequently visit the local bar with coworkers once their shifts were over.
Walked down a lot of hallways in this game. Don't know what that sound was.
He kept his signature hunting rifle in a locked cabinet at the end of the hallway, the same place that he stored his alcohol. No one was allowed near the cabinet and would be severely punished if found tampering with it.
It's like someone was severely punished. Guns and alcohol don't mix.
The only safe place to be once the father started drinking was anywhere hidden in the dark. The children told stories to their grandparents about entire nights spent in the closet or under their beds attempting to avoid any harm.
Great. Now we're in the dark. It's way dark in here. Someone's at the door. I'm gonna go the other way. Light switch doesn't work. Damn it.
The grandparents said they were fearful of the wife and children's futures after so many episodes of domestic abuse. They described one incident
Sounds like the
in
radio's
particular in
this
which
way.
the mother suffered from a traumatic head injury that sent her to the hospital.
Sounds like he was a mean drunk. At least the lights are back on now. Place is a mess. Walking.
The father vowed never to drink again after the mother's hospitalization, but was reportedly seen at his regular bar only days later.
Sounds like an alcoholic to me. Phone's ringing again. Yeah, I'm coming. Damn, they hung up. What's this? That looks like the hallway I just came through. Oh, shit.
That door won't hold for long.
Won't hold for long. Okay, I'm out of here. Interesting, now we're at a school.
On the day of the crime, the father checked out both of his children early from school around noon. Those in the main office at the time described him as eerily anxious as the three quickly rushed out of the building.
Okay. So what were the keywords he said? They checked out at noon?
of the crime, the father checked out both of his children early from school around noon. Those
There
in
we
the main
go.
office at the time described him as eerily anxious as the three quickly rushed out of the building.
And there's 3 clocks. You have to take everything he says literally, I guess.
On the day of the crime, the father checked out both of his children early from school around noon.
There we go.
When called to the front office, both of the children's moods quickly shifted to that of pure dread. Their teachers asked them to gather their books, among other belongings, which they did at the
slowest fucking pace possible.
Okay,
interrupting
gather
the small
books.
school of typically only 9 students per classroom.
Now he emphasized the word 9, so I'm going to assume there's 9 books. That's 3. Four.
When called to the front office, both of the children's moods quickly shifted to that of pure dread. Their teachers asked them to gather their books, among other belongings,
5.
which they did at the
slowest fucking pace possible.
interrupting the small school of typically only 9 students per classroom.
6. 7. Balancing on the chair leg. 8. There's the last one.
When called to the front office, both of the children's moods quickly shifted to that of pure dread. Their teachers asked them to gather their books, among other belongings, which they did at the
slowest fucking pace possible.
Interrupting the small school of typically only 9 students per classroom.
Nope, don't see any over here. Must be in this other room or in one of these lockers. Check the lockers first. Nope. Must be in the room over here.
When called to the front office, both of the children's moods quickly shifted to that of pure dread. Their teachers asked them to gather their books, among other belongings, which they did at the
slowest fucking pace possible.
Interrupting the small
There we go.
only 9 students. Assigned to opposite rooms from one another, the children also differed greatly in personality. The daughter strived for greatness, her favorite subject being geography, and has always been at the top of her class.
Geography.
The son, on the other hand, was deservedly punished for his actions, often getting sent to time out for acting up.
Check out the globe. Now, what did it say for him? He's always getting in trouble. So where's the timeout spot? A corner.
Assigned to opposite rooms from one another, the children also differed greatly in personality.
It could be this
The
chair
daughter
here.
strived for greatness, her favorite subject being geography. most days, it seemed like the only safe space for the young man was inside his own locker.
Interesting, this
He
locker
wasn't
just
being beaten
opened.
at home by his
Father,
the children at school would
do it instead.
Gotta get inside the locker. Nothing like hiding inside a locker. Can we come out now? Oh, lights went out again. Okay. I guess we're done at the school. Moving on. So this dad didn't sound like a very nice guy. Oh. Must have been the
She
mom.
loved her children more than anything in the world, emotions that were quickly changed after the little incident. Once returning from the hospital, she couldn't bear to look upon their faces. All she could see was her husband in their eyes.
Interesting.
She feared these same emotions would
Oh.
linger once the new member of the family arrived.
The world turned upside down.
Something
Had to change.
We're walking on the ceiling now. So he must be playing as the dad. Oh, good. Turn it off. Oh. Another one? Same one? Must be another one. Don't see one. Oh, there's a couple more. There you go, turn that one off. What? Another one? I think that's the first one. Where is it at? Oh my god. There's 6. Not that one. There we go. Turn that one off. Okay, just makes the static louder. Still more. Oh my god. There's a shit ton of radios now. Which one is it? definitely need to play with headphones because you can hear the direction that it's coming from. Oh my god, how many are there now? It's like 100 of them. And they're just scattered everywhere. How are you supposed to know which one it is? There we go. But still more? I hear it. I hear a bunch of static. Gotta be one of these. Oh my god. Guess I thought another kid drove him crazy. One of these maybe? Not that one. There we go. Oh, silence. The store. Alright. Bunch of radios on the
All of the
ceiling.
voices bottled inside of her were finally unleashed. No more abuse. No more
Suffering.
No more.
Family.
These children, including the one inside of her, would become just like him that she feared for her life. They deserve a better existence. They deserve a fresh start. None of this was their fault.
Oh, a funeral.
She finally made up her mind. Her plan for freedom.
Okay. Let me out. Oh, I got a pound on it. Let me out.
Do you know what the funniest part of it all is?
It didn't work.
It didn't work. So she tried to off him first? Interesting.
Such a happy family. It's quite strange how almost everyone looks normal from an outside perspective until you pull back the curtain and find a story such as this. It breaks my heart to report these things to the public day in and day out, but it's the reality of our current culture. People eat it up. They love wallowing in the misfortune of others. The mother in tonight's headlining tragedy is another victim for these leeches to feed on, further fueling the growing decay of society. I often struggle with myself, finding that I am a large portion of the problem at hand. Just like her, I am a
Goddamn parasite.
that has infected your mind. No matter where you go or what you do, you can never get rid of us. It's quite ironic when you think about it all, really. The very place that festered her emotions is what currently shackles you now.
Okay. Now what's this place?
Her mind had been warped, damaged by those she loved most. Once she had time alone to think and heal, the
Absolute darkness.
inside of her grew exponentially.
Okay, so this must be a psych ward of some kind. So, what do you say? Absolute darkness. Here we go. The heck was that? The bed?
She was found dead in the hallway, floating in a pool of blood once the paramedics arrived. The unborn child, still within her, was instantly killed when the bullet entered her stomach. Strangely enough, she was found with scratch marks on both of her arms as well as severe cuts on her right hand. The father dropped his children off at home before packing his bags for another impromptu hunting trip, abandoning the family for yet
Another
weekend.
Hunting trip. That was hunting rifle. Oh, maybe we gotta look at it directly. There we go. Oh, yeah.
He was found lying in the living room, dead with his head split open from the bottom, rifle still in hand. Pieces of a shattered vase were scattered around him, with his left cheek adorned with a massive wound. The two children laid in their beds, unsure of what to do, as the mother beckoned for the daughter's help with something in the living room.
Yeah, help me clean up all this blood. Okay. Maybe this one? Last one?
The daughter was found dead in the bathroom, head smashed against the tub. The son, on the other hand, would fall victim to a fate
Much worse than death.
Was that he survived? More walking.
this shit again. I think it's about time to change the channel.
Change the channel.
I think you know what needs to be done.
Let go.
Let go. Let's see. A hole in the ground. Guess we jump in. Yep.
The son went to investigate the commotion in the living room. But he couldn't get there in time.
Okay. Yeah, this has to be a bathroom. Oh. Someone hit us on the head. Was that Mom? Or Dad? It was Mom. Well, there you go. That's the game FM. Definitely an interesting walking simulator / puzzle game. Not really much of a horror. Definitely dark, though. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.